So, for those of you who weren't here earlier, the general idea is we wanted to try to make a deck that synergized with Fable the Mirrorbreaker, and one of the things we thought up that might synergize with that is Manaform Hellkite, because we could make a copy of Manaform Hellkite and then get double value off of whatever we were casting big spell-wise. And for that purpose, we have Storm in the Festival, Turntimber Symbiosis, and Shatterskull Smashing. And then we've got the Fable the Mirrorbreaker treasures, Goldspan Dragon treasures, Magda treasures, Lotus Cobra to enable doing all that big mana stuff, and Jaspera Sentinel too, which might be kind of fun. We'll see. I'm excited to see how this goes. I don't really expect it to be good, but if Manaform Hellkite could be good, I would be a very happy camper. Is an Innkeeper better than Cobra here? I don't think so, because Innkeeper doesn't do a very good job of ramping to 5 and 6 mana. I'm generally of the opinion Lotus Cobra is better than Innkeeper in the majority of decks. I think I'm willing to keep this on the draw with the idea that Lotus Cobra can fix our red sources for Fable. We will need to draw lands, though, but I believe in the deck. Blue-red Snow Foretell, playing Swiftwater Cliffs instead of the Snow Duel. Curious, but playing Frostbite. Alright, well. We'll see how my ability to top deck lands goes. So far, not stellar. We're playing like 27 lands, I want to say. 19 plus 3 is 22, plus 4, 26. Yeah, pretty high number. No! Opponent, don't mill 3 lands in a row. That's pretty rude. Aha, but we did it anyway. Success. Or 1 mana has no power over my Fable here. No spell pierces to be had, opponent. Dual Strike. Okay, well the good news is that we play a lot of very expensive cards. We may discard cards to draw cards. You know what? I'm actually going to go with that will not be necessary today. I think we just set up more treasures and try to see if we can live long enough to just one turn combo our opponent out with Manaform Hellkite. We shall see. Dual Strike, Maddening Cacophony, Mill 16. Okay. This will not be the world's most impressive Storm in the Festival, but if our opponent doesn't have one more mill spell, we should be able to win. We are not going to draw anything. Alright, time to see what we can do. Opponent thinks they have one more mill spell in hand, which might be the case. No, they have a fetch land. That's good enough if they have basics left in their deck. Bummer. This is the kind of spot where I'd be interested to know their last card in hand. If we'd hit slightly better on those Tasha Sidious Laughters currently. Maybe not through Thundering Rebuke for the Manaform Hellkite. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to win through that. Alright, still no acceleration, which is pretty bad, but at least we're on the play, which I assume means that it's a keepable hand. We tried playing more than 2 lands. Unfortunately, I hadn't thought of it that way, but I guess it kind of makes sense. I probably should have actually taken that block. Well, maybe not, because that's actually a better block. Brutal Cathar. Not actually super brutal, because I can just play Esika's Chariot here. I can probably get rid of this Shatterskull Smashing in this spot. Well, technically digging one card deeper is an improvement if the contents of my hands didn't change. Spellbinder. That takes Goldspan Dragon, but I can live with that. Mana's not really a huge concern at the moment. Allenbach Escort doesn't do anything. Opponent can't really attack. Fable of the Mirror Breaker transforms. We get to play Magda. We get to crew Chariot using Kiki Jiki and Magda, which means we make a treasure. Then we can attack. Opponent doesn't have any good blocks. We get to make more blockers. Stellar. I think I'm probably supposed to make a land drop here. Maybe I'm actually just supposed to kill the Spellbinder? That might be correct, actually. That's probably correct. I don't think Chariot and Kiki do too much meaningful synergy, to be honest. Kiki can make copies of things, yeah, then Chariot can copy those copies, but, like, I'm uncertain how many things that's meaningful for. Although, I guess I technically have one thing that is meaningful for here, which is that I can make a 2/2 Lair of the Hydra, and then copy the Lair of the Hydra, which makes a tapped land, and then tap Magda and Lair of the Hydra to crew Chariot, and then swing with Chariot into the AO, which doesn't actually work out in my favor, but, like, gets to make a land, which is cute enough that I want to do it. Then the opponent gets to Anthem, but, like, I'm going to start having copied Goldspan Dragons. Probably not worth it. But I got to cast a ramp spell, though. Sweet. Oh, or they just don't block with AO. That seems wrong, but I'll take it. Well, I can't really attack with anything, but they choose to anyway, so okay. I'm willing to triple block the Moonrage Brute here. I'm assuming the opponent, like, has some kind of instant speed removal spell. They also didn't fire up Cave of the Frost Dragon, which doesn't really make sense unless they have something to spend all their mana on. I guess Wanderer, like, sort of almost works. Okay, Storming the Festival can be pretty cool here. Let's see what we find. Manaform Hellkite, I can live with that. Land drop, I can also live with. 3, 6, 8. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to make a copy of Manaform Hellkite. And then crew up the Chariot, and attack with the Chariot, and copy the Manaform Hellkite. They do have to trade off Ea with this. They can't let us have the Chariot. Okay, that also sort of works. I'm a little confused that they didn't use that to save their creature last turn, but okay. I do need one more mana to Storm the Festival. Do these give Trample? No. Oh, that's a bummer. So I might just have to sit around and dirtle. Why not attack with Manaform also? I should have. That would have been better. I kind of forgot about it. I don't know if attacking with a 3-4 into my 4-4s makes too much sense, opponent. But okay. I guess I'll take 6 and go to 3? Am I missing something here? Alright, let's top deck a land for lethal. Alright, now is that actually lethal? Yes. No, opponent, come back. I want to storm the festival for 20 damage. Please? Oh. Alright. Technically, we don't have a way to tap this Magda on turn 2, which is sad, but I am not one to throw away Jaspera Sentinel on turn 1. I mean, we have Lotus Cobra on too. It's like sort of a red source. Okay, playing against mono green. I can't imagine that's particularly good for us. Alright. Okay, so green-red wolves. Usually that doesn't really make the snow mana base function acceptably, but okay. Goldspan Dragon. Can I do that this turn? Tap this, tap that, 4 mana, 2, 3, 4. So I have to not Magda if I want a Goldspan? How sad. Probably still correct to do, but very sad. What you got for 4 mana, opponent? Helena and Helena post-combat. Moderately inconvenient. I will be honest. Not my preferred thing to have happen this turn. Alright, well, I guess Wrenn and Seven is fine. We do get to make a 4-4, and that's probably good. We have a lot of chump blockers, so we should be able to get off a Wrenn uptick, which can help us find Storm the Festivals, we hope. Fight spell on the 4-4. No, Flameblessed Bolt. Wait, they're... Why are you playing Snowlands and Flameblessed Bolt, opponent? I'm not sure... Alright, more treasures. Oh! Okay, Shatterskull Smashing is cute. Let's go ahead and go with... So I can do this for 5? If I only want to use 1 treasure, which kills Halana and Kessig Naturalist, leaves them a 4-4. 4-4 grows into a 5-5. Yeah, that's probably acceptable. I think getting up to enough treasures that I can activate Magda is probably what I'm supposed to be going for right now. Do I think I can race my opponent? Should I attack with the 4-4? Ooh, that sounds like a bad idea. I'm willing to do it. Okay, the trade is actually in my favor, because that's better than me blocking. Alright, so we get to activate Magda next turn, but it's post-combat. So we can't actually attack with Goldspan for lethal. I'm willing to make this block, sure. Okay. I'm assuming they meant to activate the Ranger class and forgot that they hadn't already done that. That would be my read on that situation. What do we get this time? We have... On the draw, turn 2 Wrenn, or turn 2 Magda. Turn 2 Wrenn would actually be good. Turn 2 Magda is not very good, but here we are. Okay, our opponent appears to be on red artifacts, possibly blue-red. In fact, I might go so far as to say probably blue-red. It seems difficult to get enough artifacts in just red. However, we no longer really have a plan, so that's going to be tough. Oh, Reinforced Ronin's a cute synergy with Patrick Automaton. I didn't realize this was an artifact. Huh, alright. Well... we are probably dead. It is unlikely that I can deal with this on the draw. I mean, I can definitely play a Manaform Hellkite. I just don't think that's going to be anywhere near good enough. I've also unfortunately spent turn 2 and turn 3 doing things that haven't really mattered. Which, you know, probably sucks. Yeah, mostly sucks. Alright, drew a land. That was necessary. We're not capable of winning the game without that. Patrick Automata currently trades with Manaform Hell... well, no. Can this trigger multiple times per turn? It can. Alright, we have lost. Good game. So I chump block and go to 1. I do not expect that to be a winning position. Let's try to win more dice rolls. Okay, we have won a dice roll, and this hand does seem good, so that's probably a decent start. When we were playing Jaspera Sentinel Magda decks in the Adventures metagame, did we have different mana bases from what we have now? I'm trying to remember why that felt like accomplishable with those mana bases, whereas it seems difficult now. Oh. This is a painful order to have drawn these cards. Alright, well, we're in a good point now. The question is, what should we play? And usually the answer is if you can play turn 3 Chariot in Standard, you should probably play turn 3 Chariot in Standard. Fabled Passage wasn't helpful. Temples also weren't helpful, because specifically this deck had to curve Jaspera Sentinel on turn 1 into Magda on turn 2. No, my Chariot, it's almost gone. Other than the half of it that isn't gone, but the rest of it is gone. Alright, let's go with Shock, Sentinel, Mirror Breaker. I feel like it turns out that we can't actually make this happen on curve no matter how we pull it off. No! No, not my Magda! I need that! The treasures are required, opponent! Do I want to lose anything here? Not actually. Also, our opponent is playing a truly strange amount of removal for a black-white deck. Of the kind that does not seem to be, like, synergistic with black cards at all? Like, why are we playing the enchantment removal packages? I can only assume the opponent is playing some sort of replenish deck about bringing a bunch of enchantments back from the graveyard for some reason. 5/5 lifelinker, huh? So what I could do is wait until next turn so I can make 2 tokens with Storm in the Festival. But I don't know why do that. Chariot and Fable also sound cool. I could also just get the Cragcrown Pathway here, I guess. He gives me what? 6, 7, 8? Not enough. Mirror Breaker it is. So if I attack with everybody here and they block Catilda on Manaform Hellkite, they go to 12, take 6 down to 6. No, you're telling me I'm off by 1 damage and that they can eat my Hellkite instead of being forced to block the 6/6? That sucks. Alright, well. Getting in with the 6/6. I don't believe attack all works there. We just don't have enough damage for attacking all to function. They just block the Manaform Hellkite, and then my Manaform Hellkite dies, because the Catilda has lifelink. Meathook? Yeah, Meathook's a possibility, but attacking all isn't better against Meathook. Yeah, it's big Catilda, but they can't attack with it. Do I want to discard Fable of the Mirror Breaker? Probably not. So, let's see. Opponent goes up to 8, blocking Manaform Hellkite. I mean, they're probably just dead here, I think, by a lot. I'm assuming. Let's find out. Yeah, so you block that, and you gain 7 life. But what does the math on that work out to? -15, so still dead. Okay. You know, I think the most interesting part of playing these decks tonight thus far has been that somehow my rank is actually staying somewhat stable. Okay, well, this is turn 3 Esika's Chariot, so that's a keep. Which is also part of the reason that... Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm supposed to play Lotus Cobra over Esika's Chariot, right? Why do we keep drawing Jaspera Sentinel on turn 2? This doesn't feel fair. To me, specifically. Alright, well... As with many strategies in Magic, much jank can be subsidized by just being able to play turn 3 Esika's Chariot. It does tend to just win games on its own. What do you got for us, opponent? What's the follow-up? The world-famous Elite Spellbinder. A very good 3-drop when it comes to lining up head-to-head against Esika's Chariot. Alright, let's go with Red Source, Magda, Jaspera Sentinel, Crew with Magda and Cat. Actually, Crew with Magda and Lotus Cobra. Why not? Combat, swing, make top copies of cats. Opponent takes a bunch of damage. Sure. Why not? Oh, opponent, I don't think this goes well for you at all. I wonder if they're going to do something silly, like try to play Helena and Elena in an aggressive deck. It's got a 3-color mana base. I mean, I feel like they would probably just die if they played Helena and Elena here, so I kind of doubt that's what they're going to do. Oh, it was what they did. Huh. Okay, anyway, let's see. Well, Shatterskull Smashing for 6 does a lot. That's 3... 5? No, hold on. That might not be enough. Okay, what if we did red, Goldspan Dragon, shock, make red mana, Smashing for... How much can I do here? 4? Yeah, 4 is not actually helpful. Oh, 4 is actually helpful, come to think of it. Alright, so let's do 3 and 1. This makes it so if they block a 2-2, their Elena dies, which is probably a good idea. Want to make a treasure there? Didn't I? Did I leave Magda untapped instead of making a treasure? Or did you mean why not make a treasure instead of why not make a cat? Oh, Helena has first strike. Yeah, that's true. That's true. If it wasn't for that part, that was a good idea. Oh, we actually have a good hand. It has absolutely nothing to ramp into, but it doesn't ramp into anything extremely quickly. Alright, well, we're playing against runes, so this should get interesting. I don't know why I thought that I could play Lotus Cobra and then tap it to play Magda. I have to play Magda and then tap it to play Lotus Cobra. Well, that's a bummer. I mean, we still get to play Goldspan Dragon next turn, but it's quite a bit worse than getting to play Goldspan Dragon with a Magda in play. The game finally gave me a really good hand, and I just messed it up. It's been a while since I played Jaspera Sentinel and Magda, apparently. And to think I used to be almost decent with this deck. Kodama Kami. That's cute. I think I'm willing to take damage here if it means getting to play Goldspan Dragons. Okay, pass C turn. Kodama of the West Tree in Runes is... Oh, Runes count as modified. It isn't just +1/+1 counters. Okay, sure. That makes sense. Oh, and it's got Reach, too. Cute. Okay, opponent, you want to block in a meaningful way here? Actually, I think I'm okay trading with the Lotus Cobra at this point, because that makes it easier for me to Shatterskull Smashing to kill the Kodama. I didn't actually do the math on this, to be entirely honest, but I think... Do I get to kill both? No, I don't get to kill both. Wait, do I get to kill both? Oh, I do get to kill both. Yeah, that's probably good. Okay, never mind. I never did anything wrong. All of my decisions were correct. And I'll turn 3 Goldspan Dragon still good even if you mess it up. Okay, well, I don't like on the draw doing nothing until turn 3, so we probably have to mulligan. Well, I'm totally okay with an on the draw hand that does nothing until turn 3, so I guess we keep. Alright. I'm okay with whatever our opponent's Snow-Covered Plains World Tree deck is. There's our 1-drop, just in time to do nothing. Five-color World Tree Field of Ruin. Okay, okay. You have my attention, opponent. Let's discard this Jaspera Sentinel, I would wager, is probably a good idea. And, I mean, snow-covered plains make me assume that my opponent is playing Blood on the Snow. So I guess let's just make more treasures as quickly as possible. Yeah, I suppose it might be Kami War. That's possible. I can't tell. I have no clue. I cannot possibly gauge what is going on. I think my hand's great, actually. Alright, well, let's play Goldspan Dragon. At the current rate, I think I'm just going to pass the turn playing nothing with my 8 mana. And just try to set up for lethal next turn. March a Wretched Sorrow for 4. Okay. We get a treasure out of it, then Goldspan Dragon dies. Then our 2/2s attack. Okay, okay. Shadow's Verdict. Board is gone. Huh. Okay. Well... then I guess I want to Wrenn and Seven and uptick. Because I want to keep making land drops. Or we could fail to hit lands with our Wrenn. That is awkward. How am I supposed to set up for 1 turn super kills if we can't make land drops and have mana?
Open your books to page 17 or something. This is my favorite part.
Well, now all my combos are gone, so that's kind of awkward. Manaform, and then I have 5 mana. Okay, so we uptick Wrenn and we hit an untap land. Game. Work with me here. Yowzers. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna storm the festival then. It's not really what I wanted to be doing, but it's what we're doing. 2 Manaform Hellkites. Not exactly useful. But... I think I'd rather Fable than get the second Manaform Hellkite, if I'm being entirely honest. I feel like it diversifies a bit more against a board wipe, which is sort of the most likely thing at this point, I feel like, given the opponent's deck thus far. Oh, yeah, Turntimber's an untap land. That's true. Should have gone with that. There's that board wipe that was super likely. Okay, let's get rid of Turntimber and Lotus Cobra. Perfect. Let's uptick Wrenn. Get some lands. Play a Goldspan Dragon. Attack Professor Onyx for more mana. I'm going through a lot of effort to make the wrong play to try to set up this combo. But at this point, I'm kind of desperate. Invoke Despair. Well, shoot. That does remove all my permanents that I kind of needed. Oh, that's not helpful. Okay, well... I guess when in doubt, we're going to not combo and just do... Jeez, for real? Okay. Lands it is, I guess. I would like my opponent's life total to remain low so that Cosmos Elixir doesn't do anything. This does nothing, right? Yeah, okay, just gains 2 life a turn. I mean, at this point I have 3 creature lands and a bunch of mana. Something with this changed in Alchemy, yes, but I have no clue what actually changed with it. Alright, well, I guess let's storm the festival and make a 10/10. Alright, Manaform Hellkite and Esika's Chariot are at least, like, threats, technically. This is not the most impressive showing by Manaform Hellkite, but I guess it is a showing. More than not a showing? Okay, well, Farewell is extremely good against us, so it's a good thing. Oh, we didn't exile the Esika's Chariot? Huh, okay. Let's see. So we're gonna animate a Lair of the Hydra for 6. And then we're gonna play a Magda. Oh, wow, I did this in the wrong order. Interesting. I needed to animate Lair of the Hydra for 2 and play Magda, crew the Chariot, and then animate Lair of the Hydra for 6? Huh. Oh well, now the best thing to do is animate Den the Bugbear instead. No, I don't want to pay using that treasure. Knock it off, Arena. Huh. Huh.